Welcome into sports. We're honored to have the head coach of Colorado College, Coach Kris Mayotte, and the Tigers coach with a big win at Robeson Arena on Saturday night, beating number 3 Western Michigan. Now, I know this season, right, you guys started hot, 8-0, and then kind of faltered the last couple of months, but it looks like this team is heading in the right direction. Do you feel like that?
I do. I think, we don't feel like we've been playing bad hockey through that entire stretch. I think we've been playing some good hockey in stretches. We just continued to find ways to create our own adversity and do things that are uncharacteristic of winning teams, or at least teams that want to win consistently. And so, we went through a phase of just kind of finding ourselves and finding our belief. We weren't scoring at the rate that we needed to score at. We weren't defending the way that we were known to defend. I think if you look at how this program is built over the last 3 years leading up to this year, it's been that we're stingy to score against and we're tough to play against, and playing well but not winning hockey games. And I think if you look at, we beat Duluth on Friday night by blowing them out. And then we go to Arizona State and we win Saturday by coming back from 3 goals down. And then last night, we found just that in a tight game, never let the game get away from us. We scored, they scored, kept it a 1-goal game, we tie it, and then we just play a nice back and forth game. And I think the comfortability of being in those tight, big games continues to grow. And we're starting to get our belief on not just playing well, but how do you win those hockey games against good hockey teams.
So you got 4 series left, right, before the NCHC tournament. You guys right now are, 7-9-1 in conference play. The next 4 weeks, where do you want to see this team grow the most, and where do you feel like is the most comfortable position that you guys can possibly be in heading into the conference tournament?
Our goal is to win the conference. And right now we're math isn't quite on our side in that way, but there's still a conference tournament to win. So, we have 8 games left. Our goal is to go 8-0. But it starts with going 1-0 on Friday at North Dakota. And really we want to be playing our best hockey at the end of the year, which is always the goal. You want to be able to win enough throughout the year that you're setting yourself for championship opportunities at the end, but we want to be playing our best hockey, and we feel like we're finding our footing again in terms of who we are, how we win, how we manage games, and allowing our talent and our depth to take over.
And some of that talent you kind of talked about is also some freshmen. Owen Beckner had a point last night, and Musser, the goaltender, played pretty well. Do you feel like this freshman class is starting to pick up steam?
They are. And our D-core is really young. So we have Fisher Scott, Blaise Savoy, Ryan Koring, Nick Bear on the back end, 4 freshman defensemen that are playing minutes for us, playing big roles for us. Owen Beckner, we elevated him to the top line with Noah Laba and Zach Wisdom. The second Augustana game, and they've been on fire ever since. And so he's up to, I think, 18 points right now in 25 games. And then we elevated Gavin Lindberg as a freshman forward for us as well, who we bumped him up to second-line center last week and thought he's played really well in that role. And then, like you said, Carson Musser, he's 2-1 in his 3 starts, 2 big wins, right? He's played Saturdays when we've lost on Fridays and gotten 2 big wins for us, one at Arizona State and then again last night against number 3 in the country.
So obviously Caden's going to be a big part of this team going forward. Do you feel like we've seen this team at its best, right? One of the best teams in the country. Do you feel like when it comes March, this hockey team's going to be playing their best hockey?
I do. And we've seen what our ceiling looks like, and our ceiling is scary good. I mean, we are dangerous. The challenge with this team has been raising our floor. And right now, the separation between our ceiling and our floor has been too big. The closer we get our floor, the higher we get our floor, that's where the consistency is going to come. And so you're not relying on your ceiling game, your A+ game, to be really good. You know that your B game is as good as anybody. I think that's the big step that we're starting to take.
The Tigers will end the season with North Dakota, Miami, St. Clair, and then the battle of the goal pan against Denver. Coach, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it.
Of course.
And that's all for sports.